Hello, this is Sweet Jesus here, and I wanted to share some beautiful dreams that I received that have to do with our departure. And the first one I would like to share. I was in prayer with the Lord about when we go in the rapture in this 7-year time frame. And I asked before I went to sleep because I know God is so good, and usually He'll tell me that night as I'm dreaming or give me a vision, and He gave me a vision. And I was asking, is it the beginning, the middle, or the end of the judgment? And what He showed me was a stack of bright white t-shirts, like folded up in a stack, and in the very center was an American flag folded up. So to me, this represents there's a snatching away before the judgment and then after. Maybe that's the second coming. So I just wanted to share that. I thought that was really cool, the way that He flashed that in front of me. I had a dream where, I'll give you another vision. That one was 7/9/20. This one was 8/14/2020. And I was thinking about when we were leaving, and God flashed a farmer, it was a wooden sign in my neighbor's yard, and it was a farmer, and he had like a hay fork in one hand and some corn, and in his other hand he was waving goodbye. So the vision literally had the hand waving back and forth, and it was staring at me. So that to me is answering, again about the harvest. And then I had a dream on, this one I know is within the past 6 weeks. I don't have a date on it. I didn't put a date on it when I printed it out. So I was with my sister, and we showed up at this place. It was dark outside. It was in the parking lot. And there were all these other people around, and I didn't know this guy. He, tall, very good looking guy, almost angelic. And my sister had to take a phone call. He came with my sister. I didn't know him, but we were all talking like we were friends. My sister took a phone call, and he sat down in front of me, and he just said the word harvest, like that. And I looked at him, and I was like, oh, that's my favorite season because of the rapture. And he looked back at me, and he said, I love that too. It's my favorite season. And then I was standing up, and I was closing a curtain. Like all of a sudden, I know we're outside, but all of a sudden, like this window formed, and I'm literally taking the curtain and I'm closing it. How cool is that? And then we left. We got in our vehicles, and again, I was in my old convertible, and we took off in separate cars and just went home, and it was dark outside. And that was the end of that one. But that was really cool that this stranger just said the word harvest, and I was closing the curtains. I love this one. I was inviting. So my dream started off, I was in front of a computer inviting all these Christians to this big dance party. And it was showing me on the screen, like in the search bars, like who I was inviting. And so I invited them all, and then I got up, and it was a ballroom. And I went I entered the doorway of the ballroom, and it was beautiful. And there was a round wooden table in the very center of the ballroom. Now, no one had arrived yet, but guess who was dancing on the wooden table? It was a lion. So there's this little lion dancing away on on this round table in the center of the ballroom where I had just invited a bunch of Christians to come celebrate. And it was just so cool. So that was that dream. And then I had another one, and this one was August 22nd, 2020. And the person I told you about before, they used King, with the last name King, was back in my dream. And this person was in front of me on the stage with another woman. I didn't know the woman. And they're speaking directly to me, even though there were kind of some other people off to the side. So they were on the stage looking down at me. And the king, the person, his last name is King, started to change right in front of me into a lion. And then the lion opened its mouth like it was getting ready to like make this really big roar, and the lady beside the lion, it was like there was so much like this cilantro herb thing in her hand. It was almost like he was leaning over it and he was just getting ready to roar, and the lady just gently put her finger like up close to the mouth of the lion, and I just had a knowing, not quite yet. And that was it. So, yeah. So I just wanted to share those. I thought those were so cool. Oh, there's one more. August 21st, 2020. This one, I was viewing a funeral. And I saw the casket. And the only thing God showed me was a woman. It was a woman, the head. And because it was, the bottom part was closed. So the head, and it was bright red hair. And I had like the knowing of America, okay? And so over the casket, there was America, the big American flag was draped over the casket. And just it focused on, God zooms in on things, it zoomed in on a red head and the American flag. And then behind it, as they're taking away, like as they're pushing her away, beautiful, absolutely beautiful, yellow, like totally God-like butterfly, huge. I love when God puts stuff in dreams because it's nothing of this world and it's breathtaking. Yellow butterfly flapping its wings like it was like showing it on against this building, flapping its wings and flying off, and that was it. Okay, so I just wanted to share those, and God bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye.